Yes, spring or autumn, nature is most lavish with her colors. Perhaps she is at her best in the garden center at Stockbridge. Here at the Harvest Festival, grown-ups and children turn out with neighbors and friends to bid farewell to summer and pay full tribute and a heartfelt thanks for a bountiful harvest. Children compete with samples of their skill, and nature displays her generous gifts. Where one and all sit down to eat in the midst of plenty, neighbor and friend, parents and children, town and country. Surely this is the true picture of America, peace and plenty in the midst of beauty. After dinner, grown-ups are busy buying these products of the field. It's big business for the young folks. What a prize-winning choice there is. Everything from pumpkins to scarecrows. Yes, sir, it's a buyer's market. In the meantime, things are happening down at the old barn. Cider making. Yes, cider made with the full flavored tang of Berkshire-grown apples, pressed out by willing hands in the shadow of the old barn. The smell of it is in the air, and these uninvited yellow jackets have come miles for a taste of it. Yes, beauty and plenty for all those who live in the Berkshires. Up near Lenox is still another proof of your desire to beautify your county, the Pleasant Valley Bird and Wildflower Sanctuary. 306 acres of mountainside reservation are filled with hiking and nature trails, beaver ponds, and countless other details of nature to lure one on. Enthusiastic students come with their teachers to study nature firsthand. Advice on the best trails is freely given, as well as quiz games on nature and, of course, the answers. This is school at its best. Trees and sky for walls and the good earth for a seat. Here teacher-student participation gives a fullness to learning that no schoolroom ever had. And every color-splashed trail means new discoveries, like this one, a glimpse of a wild Canadian goose that has stopped to rest and feed. These are your hills, and through them course the multiple interests of scenery, arts, and history. Through them, too, courses your river, the Housatonic, from its upstream beds to its exit at the southern line of your county. All along its banks are nearby homes and summer camps with hundreds of trusting children, children who have come to the Berkshires for health and outdoor living, trying to build healthy bodies. They need a clean, wholesome river. They need the Housatonic. No, the Housatonic is for pigs and garbage, foul-smelling pollution, for rats and filth, for human sewage, stinking gallons of it, breeding disease and vermin. Your river is for mill pollution, pouring its continuous stream of fish-killing acid into your river. Beautiful Berkshire County, pride of the state. This is your river as it really is, as you made it. A flow of pollution and disease-spreading filth, a festering sore in the beautiful setting you call home. A smear that follows the entire course of your river. Through riverbanks lined with lovely estates, humble houses, in the town or in the county. No community along these banks is guiltless of a share in the spoilage of the Housatonic. Take these documented scenes to your own heart. You and your hometown are continuously contributing to this shame. Into the headstreams of the Housatonic pour all manner of pollution. Untreated sewage, month after month, the year round. Before you turn away, contemplate one more aspect of what these waters carry. Disease, epidemics, and death. Of course it's the other fellow's family, but it could be yours. Laboratory analysis proves that polluted waters are a constant breeding ground for disease. The dreaded polio can stem from contaminated rivers and streams. Here is the enemy seen through a powerful microscope. This germ and millions of other carriers of sickness are unseen guests in your home. Pure drinking water is not enough. That protects only one of many avenues by which disease can enter your home. Children are especially vulnerable. Their drinking water is safe, but there are hundreds of ways in which the dangers of the Housatonic can reach them. It's so simple to twist a handle and get rid of waste matter, but flies and other insects bring it right back into your home. Pigs and chickens along the river feed on it. Dairy cows drink the water. These endless gallons hide their filth below the surface or deposit mile after mile of it along the river banks. Yes, it's simple to twist a handle in your home and forget all about it. But it happens thousands of times a day, up and down the county, in factories and homes, bathrooms and outhouses. Thousands of gallons are continually spilling into the Housatonic, the cesspool of the Berkshires. When the river is low, these deposits, festering along the river banks, are a perfect breeding place for the same flies and mosquitoes you find in your home, on your food, and on your children. Yes, you, your children, your whole family are constantly at the mercy of these polluted waters and their everlasting and increasing supply of filthy, stinking sewage. You have created this situation. You have so polluted this river that it is unfit for any human use, a liability instead of an asset. Its banks are a loss to the community as well as the individual who owns the property. Fish cannot live in it, so there is no fishing. It is useless for sport. Swimming and canoeing are impossible. You created and support this situation. You are a constant contributor to this disgrace. You owe it to yourself and neighbors to clean up the Housatonic. In self-defense, as a health protection for yourself and family, you must end this pollution. It is a civic and moral obligation to send this water on its way to neighboring communities as nature gave it to us, pure and clean. The Housatonic is also a catch basin for all kinds of filth and decaying matter, a poisonous trap for all wildlife. Its worst disease-breeding spot is as near to you as the nearest fly or mosquito. Look at this disgraceful sight, untreated human sewage, huge lumps of it floating in poisonous green waters, in the very shadow of homes filled with unsuspecting children. This is their playground. And yet the solution is so simple. It is up to citizens like these, the people on this corner, the people who live on this street, the people who live here, the people who live in this town. You meet them every day, going in to borrow a book or in church. It is the personal business and responsibility of every citizen in the Berkshires, one and all, in every town and village. It's you, not the other fellow. It means you, and you, and you. Yes, you too, brother. You have a voice. Raise that voice of yours now. Demand action on the pollution problem as it affects your town. When we have done our share in cleaning up the Housatonic, every man, woman, and child will respect its clean waters, and we will have a healthier, a happier, and a safer place to live in. It's up to you.